I don't know if this is showing up on the monitor. This is the ugliest piece of sweet gum in the world, but I've kind of put some orange color on here, and I did that with an airbrush. I didn't mention that. We'll do a little bit of airbrushing later on. What I've done is I've got two objects that we're going to put on here. One is a seahorse. Seahorses look nice and orange. And the other is a little sun from one of the Anasazi drawings in the southwest United States. They drew them on rocks, so they go real nice. Now, first thing is what I've got is this is sandblast resist on something called transfer tape. It's now stuck on the transfer tape. This side is sticky, so I don't want to touch it with my fingers. The transfer tape, in this case, does something really nice because I can kind of almost see through it. There's real clear sand transfer tape, but it won't stick to this sandblast resist. This is sandblast resist. It's just a rubbery material. The idea is when you sandblast, and we're going to glass blast, the glass bounces off of this. It doesn't hurt what's behind it. And then where the wood's not covered, that's where you erode it away. So we'll see if we can get this on here. And I have, this is a little piece of plastic, and all it does is puts the resist on there a little tighter, and then we'll take the, okay, so now when we get done, maybe we'll have a little seahorse under there. And you're jumping way ahead, aren't you? I have a little machine called a vinyl cutter, and I'll talk about that in the slides. And it works like a printer, sort of. You hook it up to your computer, and it's got some software, and it cuts out these little patterns. Jumping ahead a little bit, these little dragonflies were cut by me. And I'll cut you one of these and show you how to do that. Okay. Now we're going to move into the machine here, and this is a sandblast cabinet. This is from Harbor Freight. And what it has down in the bottom is a little well that catches the, and we're using ground glass, coarse ground glass. And it's got a siphon feed that sucks the stuff out of the well. Okay, we're going to close up the door. And we have these gloves. And we're going to start sandblasting. So is that looking good? Well, we'll see what happens. What we're trying to do is get rid of all the orange. Okay, I've pretty much got rid of all the orange, and my little tube's coming out of the Okay, we're going to call that done for now. And now what we'll do is we'll peel this off. Now there's a little bit of, this is why you can't reuse them very well. Okay. Okay, so there's our little sun. I'm not feeling any resist. Oh, there's a little bit of resist right there. Now the resist, I'll talk about this later if I remember, but when you get a little bit of the glue that's still on there, the easiest way to get it off of there is kind of whine about it when Sherry can hear you, and she'll say, "Here, let me try that," and she'll take it off. But if you take a little bit of we'll take a little scrap of the resist. Well, you can take it off with stuff like mineral spirits will probably do it. Naphtha, minerals. See, what you got to worry about is what the stuff that's going to take the glue off, what it's going to affect anything else. It might.
But that glue gun's also a petroleum product, and you might not be able to put anything on over it.
And be careful on the